Alright, starting the stream up here. Yeah, someone said Dift and Miffed would be pretty funny, but
honestly, that'd be kind of baller. Dift and Miffed. Alright, let's see here. At
fat pudding. Yeah, let's take exhaust for the cannon. Yeah, it's fine. Alistar is going to be annoying to deal with, but if he goes in, if he doesn't go in on me, I should be able to just polymorph the Ash and then exhaust her. Yo, what's up, Lucas? Got the purple people down south here. Cannon can go very fast these days. You said if he takes like Shrelias or something, or what? Girl Blitzcrank aka Morgana. Well, Blitzcrank's hook is way faster than Morgana's Q. Yo, what's up, Nagarake? Good to see you, friend, as always. It's way too many tabs. I did record the patch notes video. I just didn't end up. I uploaded it, but I just finished like right before I went to sleep. So I should have that ready by tomorrow, and hopefully I can have the tier list done tomorrow also.
why is that?
Putting the finishing touches on the last round of essays students turned in. I don't know why it starts me as top chat instead of all chat. Yeah, I mean, the effect is very similar. I agree with that. It's just Blitz. Like, I can see the similarities. They have, like, a kill shot as a Q. But, you know, Morgana's doesn't pull people out of position. It's a lot easier to Quicksilver Sash or Cleanse out of a Morgana shield. And it's just a lot slower, so it's easier to dodge. Versus Blitzcrank, if he hits that hook, then it completely pulls people out of position, and it's way faster. But Morgana also does other stuff. Right, Morgana's got the black shield, which is pretty solid skill. So Morgana's basically got 2 skills, and Blitzcrank has 1.
Minions have spawned.
What's up, JPO? What's the... Oh, you're saying what's the deal? We're just playing some League. It's pretty much the deal. Welcome. Right now, kind of on a Lulu kick recently. I think that Lulu's very good, but historically I've played a lot of Rakan, played a lot of Maokai support earlier. Peaked last season at D3. Highest I've been this season's P1. But we still got a lot of season left. Playing with my buddy Jason here.
What up?
What up? Been playing since season 1. Hey, what's up, Lil? And focus mostly on support stuff on the channel, but I do content for other roles as well. So I do patch notes, and then often I'll do tier lists for every role. I don't think I got around to it last patch, but usually I do a lot of tier lists, have a lot of champ guides on the channel. Topical guides. Also, haven't played Total War Warhammer in the last month or so, but I'm gonna get back on that. She needs to be careful. God, I'm surprised Blitz didn't go there. Have dozens and dozens of campaigns for that, and then I am going to be doing Burning Crusade for World of Warcraft when that comes out. We're going to try to make a channel guild, and I'm still going to be doing League and Warhammer when that comes out. But I'm also a little bit older, as you can see. A little more chill. And I am actually a university lecturer in English.
An enemy has been slain.
So sometimes we'll, you know, just have conversations about a variety of topics in here. It can be League, but sometimes it can be other stuff. Literary, philosophical stuff, cultural stuff. Sometimes just silly, goofing around stuff. I don't know if the heal was necessary.
Echo spot. Echo spot.
Okay. You gonna flash? Yeah. Okay.
Good flash down there.
Allie. Is Lulu top 5? Oh yeah, for sure. So we'll have an updated support tier list. I hope I can have that by tomorrow. I do have I teach my classes on Tuesday, Thursday, so sometimes my schedule's a little hectic on those days. But yeah, I think a lot of it is that they have directly buffed Lulu a couple of times over the last half a year or so. So her shield is 8-second cooldown. And it's a lot cheaper mana-wise. It ends up capping out at 80 mana versus like Janna's shield is like 110, I think. Maybe even 120. And starts off with an 18-second cooldown. So she's had some direct buffs. There was a nerf, I think, a little bit to the attack speed on her W. I think they nerfed it by 5%. But anyway, she's gotten some individual buffs, which are pretty good. But most of it's really the meta that ADCs are particularly strong right now. After they've nerfed assassins and divers so much and buffed a lot of ADCs. So particularly with these hyper scaling ADCs that scale super well with attack speed, she's very good. So like Kai'Sa, Vayne, Jinx, there's a lot of them. Okay. So yeah, I think my top 5, Lulu. Mine's gonna be a little different than some other ones. I mean, people probably still have like Leona, Rel, Lulu, Seraphine, the kinds of things a lot of people would have up there. Thresh. But my top 5 would probably be Lulu. I still like Maokai a lot. Both the AP version and the tank version.
Yeah,
Can be pretty competitive. Oh my god. I can't. Nah, I don't think he did. He just has so many dashes. Kai'Sa really needed a flash before she needed to flash the Alistar combo like I did earlier. But anyway, so I think Lulu, Maokai. I still really like Rakan a lot. I think he's very underestimated. Leona's in there too. I agree with Leona. I think Rel is still pretty good. She did get some pretty significant nerfs, but I still think Rel's pretty good. Seraphine's probably tier 1 or tier 2.
Oh my god.
And Ally boot rush. Yeah, I mean, Brand, if you're like gold and lower, I think Zyra and Brand can be pretty good. I personally prefer Maokai. He does a lot of damage. Like, he doesn't have as much kill threat in the lane, per se, but I just think later on, he just gives so much extra vision. Yeah, Lulu Twitch, yeah. Lulu Twitch is really good. I think that, like, Janna is pretty good, too, in a lot of situations, and I think Yumi can be pretty strong also. Okay, nice. We're actually ahead in farm, even though, like, we were ganked so many times. I guess not a ton, but, like, twice.
You guys got Kenning coming down.
Okay.
Gotta be careful.
Okay.
Shut down.
2 down.
Valheim. I have not played Valheim. It was cool. I mean, I would like to play some of these other games. It's just the time. I mean, I would say if I didn't teach, I could, like, expand and do the channel more, but I would still, like, unless there's just no way I could get hired over here, which I don't think that's going to happen, but I really just like teaching. Like, I wouldn't give it up even. I mean, I'd do it for free. I almost do it for free right now, so.
Yeah, All-Star's coming mid.
I really enjoy working with the students. I think I help them out a lot. But yeah, if somehow I were forced out of teaching and I wanted to grow the channel up, it would be fun to try out some other games if I could commit more time to it. Yeah, we need to push, like, we're giving this Alistar a free roam, basically. I guess we want to zone, he's trying to zone the Ashe. I really don't like the freeze here. I think we needed to push and rotate. Well, maybe. I mean, if Viego just kills everybody. Alright. Ashe is not able to get any CS. It is kind of raining relatively hard here, so if the power goes out and I'm not back in like 10 or 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to do some BC arenas. You can join, by the way, we're going to have an open guild. Anyone on the channel is welcome to join. Can't guarantee a raid slot per se, but we still have lots of slots available. But yeah, I'm going to try to do some BGs with everybody, and then I will do some arenas. 2s for sure, maybe 3s. And I know there are some other people that are interested in doing that as well. I'm doing a druid. I'm leveling up a druid right now. I'm going to try to be a druid healer in the raid. But if we have somebody who's like one of the tanks is missing or something,
Alley's right here.
then I'm gonna, you know, have an offset tank gear so I can step in and clear some stuff. Yeah, it should be very chill. I think I'd be a very reasonable, you know, raid leader. Oh, well, she's just dead. I think, right? Okay, wow. I can't believe she got out of that. So, you know, we're gonna try to be, like, to get content cleared, but, you know, be relatively chill and reasonable. I'm not gonna be like, everyone has to have drums, or everyone, you know, we can't take any rogues, you know, on the raid or whatever. So we're not gonna bring, like, you know, 10 Moonkins. Like, there's some limits, right, to the composition we're gonna try to run, but we'll try to be a little flexible. I mean, really, I think the biggest thing, like, obviously having a lot of warlocks and hunters and shamans is, like, it's good. But the biggest thing also, I think, is just right attitude and just attendance if it's someone that's part of the raids. But I know, you know, everybody, a lot of people are gonna have, you know, other stuff going on, jobs, family, all that kind of stuff, so it's, you know, no hate if people are busy, but we do need consistent rating. But the attitude's like biggest thing, just being
Unstoppable.
being sort of team oriented, guild oriented. Am I gonna be the Professor Tyrant? I don't think so. I've got a lot of experience sort of leading groups as a teacher. I have a very congenial leadership style. Totally off topic. Okay, Will says, graduated from Total War Warhammer to Stellaris. I actually played some Stellaris on the channel. Or not for the channel, I was going to, but I felt like I was taking too long thinking about my moves compared to some other people the first time I did it. And then I just never got back into it. Like, I spent some time trying to learn it. And then it just felt like there wasn't an audience for it. When I first did the channel, I played some Civ 6 and XCOM 2 also. Because I really liked Civ 5 and I liked the XCOM sort of, I don't know what you would call it, remake from like 2012 or 2013. That's why I called myself the strategy professor, because I was going to do mostly strategy games. But then I also played some League on the side, and then the League just was much more popular and got more views, and so I started streaming League, and then I did mostly League and just kind of dropped the other games except for Warhammer. Lately I've dropped Warhammer, but I need to, I do intend to get back on that. So I have a decent chunk of like a Warhammer audience. What the fuck is going on?
Shut down.
It's gonna clown.
It was like super clowny. I flashed over because I couldn't tell, like we didn't even have a wave. That was so bad. Diego's just got so far ahead and he's just making dumb plays now.
Ally has been slain. Turret has been destroyed.
sitting on this lane. I might be able to come down with Diego. How did King get that heal? Huh. Maybe he didn't do as much damage as I thought. I think he...
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
He's going for like the mega squishy version. Into Wukong? Cannon? God, why can't he just go for the tank version? I think he could have committed to that. Alright, yeah, they're coming down. The crew. Damn it. Alright. They have something over there warded. Oh my God.
An enemy has been slain.
Getting mid.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't do a ton of arenas back in the day, but it should be fun. One nice perk is Druid is that the healing spec, like the arena spec, is basically the same thing as the raid spec most of the time. Can certainly be very competitive. You know, if you're going like 100% min-max in either one of them, you might change one or two talents around, but like 99% should be pretty much the same thing. Let me get one control word here. So it does save me like 100 gold round trip, which is pretty nice. Yo, what's up, Black Falcon?
Killing spree.
Okay, yeah, there's something on the Discord. I'm gonna have to change the permissions on the Discord in order to like take off the phone number requirement. Because I know it's a lot of it. It's annoying for a lot of people out there, and I don't think, hopefully we don't need that anymore.
Backing out.
We don't have his ear. No, we're not. It's something that I added in a couple of years ago in response to a situation. Um, Whoa! Did not even see the echo flank. Got wrecked. So yeah, no, it's something that we added in, so we should be able to. Let's say there's a I think there's a meme channel or something. That's where I would put the kind of the goofing around. I'm not sure 100% what shit posting is, but that sounds like that would be something that would work a little bit better in the meme channel.
Well, yeah, that's probably have to be it for me, unfortunately.
Okay, it's all good, man. Yeah, I'll try to get on a little bit earlier. I know you had some stuff going on too, but
Yeah,
anyways, it's
I'll
all
catch
good.
you later.
Yeah, I'll see you, man.
Take care.
All right, so we'll play a couple more here. I do have to finish grading that stack of essays. I'll try to get on the other account. Okay. Yeah, I would maybe do that if we can have like a general chat or a meme channel. And just save the announcements for just like maybe I could catalog announcement videos or something in there. I don't know. We could maybe cut down on some of the channels maybe just so it's easier to sort of navigate. I'll have to go in there and look. Nice. That looks like a cool car. Yeah, so there's a Black Falcon's helping me out with the WoW aspect of the Discord. So if I click on it here, he has a thing where if you're interested in, you know, maybe trying to raid, then he's got this here where you can, I forgot exactly how this works. You click on your class down here, I think. You click on your class and then it sends you a message up here, and then you click on the message and it'll ask you if your class can do multiple roles, if you want to heal, DPS, or tank. And then it will have a sign up here to tell people, or to just say who's wanting to do what. That way we can kind of get a sense of the different classes that people want to play, so we can keep up as we get more and more people that are interested in it. Alright, I'm just going to ban Kaisa by default. I think Kaisa and Vayne are just so strong. There's a lot of ADCs that are really strong right now, but those two in particular seem really difficult to deal with. They get to 2 or 3 items. But yeah, the highly desirable raid slots are going to be, Hunter, Warlock, Shaman. Probably want just almost an unlimited amount of those. I mean, Shaman's like 5 would be ideal, 1 for each group. So Shaman's up to 5, and then Hunters and Warlocks probably 3 to 5 of each of those. Nah, I'm not playing Pantheon. I think Pantheon is not amazing right now. Might end up dodging if this guy actually picks Varus. Muted. Yeah, this dude's just like trying to micromanage everybody. It's kind of annoying. I mean, I am going to play Lulu, but it's like one of those things where just one of those like feels bad psychology things, because it feels like he's like commanding you. And you're following his command. This guy does play Varus a lot. I should have maybe done Maokai here. What does he build on Varus? Does he do the sniper? Or like... I mean, he's won with it several games and had a good KDA. Blather and King on hit. Gale Force. No games on Karthus. Karthus is actually pretty difficult to play in the jungle. I know he's kind of like a meme press R, but you have to be able to kite the camps pretty well with the Qs. They have a lot of gap closing. We're like really squishy. I think I'm just going to dodge. That guy is 0-1 on Gnar. So it's basically first time Gnar, first time Karthus. And then the mid laner is a sampler, just plays a bunch of different stuff. So we'll just get back on the other account. That's one of the nice things of having like 2 accounts is if we need to dodge, it's fine, we don't have to wait. Varus is statistically, I think, the worst ADC. What's her name might be under him now. Samira. But I mean, I could have played with the Varus. I am, I think, 37 and like 3/4, 37 and a half, something like that. I thought we changed the permissions, Dave. Did we not? Sweet. I'll have to look up and see if there's some Scarlet Monastery quests or not. Because I feel like there were a lot, but I'm not sure if they're part of, like, chains that I haven't started yet either. I'm fine, like, not doing that, but I really like fighting around, like, places that are near beasts. So I can scan a lot. That have just zones that have a lot of kill quests. And then just kind of walking around the zone, killing everything on my way to the quest, and then killing everything there, and then killing everything on the way back.
Impure fools.
Faded on Discord. Oh, is Mr. Magpie on? Okay. Maybe he's got a different name. Jungle Kench. Memers are coming out in full force tonight.
Pleased to meet you.
So might be a dodge also. Yeah, he's auto-filled. He's not even necessarily an ADC main. He kind of is. ADC Cho. Yeah. He really doesn't play jungle that much. A little bit, but I guess he's got 2 games on it. Seems like he's fishing. Well, he has played it in Flex and ARAM. I was gonna report him for like refusing to play his role and just trying to fish for a dodge, but it looks like he legit is trying to figure out how to play him. It's just bad. The Janna is definitely griefing. And of course I have to be the one to dodge that. Okay, I don't see you on here, but Jungle Kench is pretty far down the troll tree. It's like 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10. I mean, they were just gonna play it just because people don't like being held hostage, and they'll just play it out just to report somebody at the end. They're like, I don't care, I'm not dodging because this idiot, you know, locked in this or that. Channel settings, user. Okay. Did you add him in there? Maybe reload it. I have user settings. I don't know. Let me get back in here now. Well, at least this dodge timer's probably up. So we can dodge up to 3 times without having to have a serious wait period. What would faded? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, I should have just bumped you up now to channel members. Which is kind of confusing because it doesn't have to be someone who actually donates to be in there, so... But yeah, okay, so you should be good now. Okay, you should permanently have it now, I think. I mean, I've had to dodge like 5 or 6 in a row before. Rare, but yeah, so if you just move them to the member role, then I think that gives them like standard permissions. I have Duck as a channel member. There's a rank below that called channel friends, who are people that are just in and all they see, I think, is just the channel announcements text version. That's the thing where if you don't have a phone number or whatever. But I think if you're a channel member, then you don't need to do the phone number thing. I can't remember everything that we did, but I'll see if I can overhaul it. Oh god, we got jungle. Jace is pretty bad too. Unless this guy plays Jace a lot. And Mundo Jungle is not great. Is this guy autofilled too? No, he actually does play. He plays a lot of different things. The guy's alright on Jace. Yeah, I'll just go Lulu. That's fine. Nocturne mid? Why is everybody just playing weird shit? Like, can we just get, like, meta champs? So we're pretty much all AD. They don't have a lot of tanks, but... Never failed me. Jungle Ivern would be cool. I think he's still okay. They nerfed him a little bit ago. I think they nerfed his shield, but I'm not that great on it. I don't think Nocturne mid is meta. If we're talking like has higher than a 3% play rate. Nice. Yeah, Dave wants to play Elemental Shaman, I believe. That's the cool thing, like, Shamans are so good, like, each one of their classes, like, we'll take it. You know? If we have 2, maybe even 3 Elemental Shamans, 3 would be pushing it, but, I mean, we can make it work. Just any Shaman. Ideally, the split would be something like 2 healers and 1 element, or, either 2 elementals or 2 enhancements, but and then 1 of the other one.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
That's fine. Hey, we need elemental too. I mean, it would be nice to have some flexibility. We'll, you know, eventually hook you up with an offset too if we can, just in case like a healer's down for one night or something. That's another cool thing about having like the hybrid classes actually be like pretty viable in most of their roles, is that it gives us more flexibility with the raid comp. So like if a healer's down for a night, they've got something going on, then maybe you could slot over to healer and then we could just pull in a DPS from somewhere else in the guild. Yeah, I mean, I thought that was pretty much the ideal, would be 2 resto, 1 LE, 2 enhance, but resto in general, I think, is accepted as kind of the strongest version of it, but I think enhancement and elemental are both pretty good too. LE's better than enhance, probably, yeah. Depends on how many warlocks and mages we have, but yeah, I think so too. Just melee in general is kind of rough. And it depends on sort of several things, I guess, but yeah, I think that's right. God. I love how, like, her attack is just, like, longer range than my shield. God, the range. Okay, finally got her. Oh. That's some thunder going on out there. But yeah, I mean, if the enhancement gets those hammers early from blacksmithing, I think they can put up, like, some decent damage, but Manatide Totem is so good. Yeah, Jace losing early is bad. I mean, Jace is just almost always bad. Part of the reason why I played this was just I didn't want to do another dodge. But I think we can still, like, it's possible to win, for sure.
An ally has been slain.
That's gonna make it a lot harder. Who got it? Okay, Senna got it, though. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on what our groups look like. But I mean, pretty much we're just gonna take whatever we can get, for the most part.
An ally has been slain.
Ha! Nice. Jesus. Well, Jinx is going off, though. Mundo's kind of turbo feeding, but... Damn, it's getting crazy down there. Some of them hear, like, ambulances flying around. I am kind of close to the interstate. Like, we're up sort of on this mountain. And, like, there's, like, this major interstate type of road. And the sound just, like, carries up. So if there's, like, sirens or people just, like, revving muscle cars down there or something, we can hear it. Well, the race is on. Can we get enough kills to, like, overcome the feed? They're probably going to crack top tower with that, which is not great.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I don't know why Jace is always just so bad in general as a champ. It feels like he shouldn't be that bad, but... But he just almost always is. I mean, it's... His numbers are just weak, I guess. He's just balanced around early game. What? She made it out? Fuck. I thought we killed her. Oh my god. I cannot believe Triss lived there. I should have put a ward in the bush. He is pretty skill shot reliant. Like, he's balanced around the Shy, like, in Korea, pretty much. Hopefully that's a kill. Okay. Alright, good. Get some shutdowns. Nice.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Nice dragon. I got a back, but they're all gonna pressure this drag right now. Or this tower, probably. Dude, that was so bad. Like, what the fuck? He's waiting until he's at like 1 HP before he ults. God, I was like just out of range of that. It's gonna be tough. Jinx is fed though. Like, this Lee is molding. Yeah. I mean, Lee's making mistakes, unfortunately. Like, we're also making a lot of mistakes. Jinx is really good, but we need one other person to step up and not be, like, completely worthless. Stay tuned. Can't go much deeper than that. No way. Real? Couldn't get the exhaust off fast enough. Yeah, Aurelia is just too fed. Like, we just needed to feed a little bit less, and we could have won this easily. If just one of the other lanes like went even, we could have probably scaled through it with Jinx, but I mean, it was nice of the dude to like try to fill in for me. He doesn't usually main support either. He just kind of plays whatever. But yeah, he clearly doesn't play jungle a lot. And it's not even just him. It's the Jace also and the Nocturne mid. We just really didn't have a lot of positive things going on this game other than the like the Jinx. Jinx Lulu was solid. I mean, we got Jinx 6 kills, but with the Lulu backing her up, and that was my first death of the game. But, you know, sometimes it's a team game. And it just so happens that they have really highly mobile assassin type of champs that are really fed. And we have these, like, Jace and Nocturne are very sort of early game tempo, especially Jace. But Nocturne potentially falls off pretty hard too later on. And they're both AD, so people can just stack armor. They're not even doing that yet. So it's like, not only are those kind of weak off-meta picks anyways, but they're also all physical damage. So squishy. instantly does like 1,500 damage to me. I was trying to like polymorph him when he came in. I was like, maybe I can bait him and then poly him. Oh, Mundo's going where he pleases. This game for sure. It's just we need him not to do that. Mundo, we're gonna need you to not go where you please and to go somewhere that actually makes sense, given the current game state. He's like, bleh, bleh. We still win. It's like, look, we've got less than a 10% chance. Like, Mundo's just absolutely worthless. We have no CC, no engage. Like, Nocturne and Jace basically have no CC. Nocturne does have his fear, but like, how do we, I mean, Lee can screw it up and we can maybe get back in, but if we just had like a TF middle or like a Gnar top instead of Jace. I'm just thinking of champs that are similar. I'm gonna go ahead and just pack it up. Or if the game was just like a lot closer. You got resisted like a million times. Did he say where he was in all chat? One bar is like coming up with these excuses. It's like, dude, you went tier executioners. But he was trying. I don't know. I don't know if Mundo was. If he said in all chat where he was. I mean, if someone on the other team is saying that, then that's probably what happened. But all right, we'll try one more here. The Jace was bad, but you know, being bad's not like a reason to report, in my opinion. But if you're saying where you are in all chat, like if you're not trying to win the game. Oh, the Shy is in, yeah, now he's in China. I think he was in Korea at one point. I'm not sure. China's so crazy because like it's just like it's a different top team. Like every year, there's always new teams that are really good. I think it's the most competitive region. My wife wants to do some built-in cabinetry stuff, I guess, in the bedroom. been her thing. She built these bookshelves here, which is pretty cool. But now she texted me a cartoon of what she wants to do to the bedroom. I don't know if I can get that right. Yeah, she drew that in there with the white and the purple stuff there. So that's what she eventually wants to do in there. So that's kind of fun. I mean, I think technically China's communist, but I don't really think that they follow the communist playbook as people usually envision it. And that's why they've been a lot more successful. When they like made those major adaptations, you know, especially in the 2000s, in the 90s into the 2000s, when they became like a global trade presence. I think that's a huge thing that set them apart from a lot of places that were just like other communist places that were trying to be very isolationist and self-sufficient. China was trying to open up and develop these relationships with other countries and become, you know, a major exporter. And that's how they developed so much of their wealth, was trade. And so they've really like embraced a lot of aspects of capitalism. It's kind of close to, I think, I'm not an expert on Plato, but I think it's pretty close to what Plato envisioned as sort of the philosopher kings ruling, to an extent, sort of, where you have like, it's not democracy, it's like a meritocracy, sort of. It's in some sense a meritocracy with different positions, and you know, they're trying to pick who they think is best for those positions. Now some of that is just how do you build your power base up and stuff like that. It's a very interesting political system, and then a lot of it is very capitalistic, but the state also is involved in a lot of stuff too, and they can take over certain industries and things. So it's a pretty complex blend of capitalism and socialism, and you know, the government being a form of like oligarchy or meritocracy. Catch people with butterfly nets. I don't think Mundo was literally inting. I could have put that down. I think maybe he was. I don't know. It just looked like he was not playing well. It seemed like he was so nice in the lobby too. He's like, hey man, you want support? Sure. And then he's just like toxic as hell in the game. That doesn't give us a way to get on the Ezreal, which is kind of not great, but their Nocturne and their Rel also can't get us on us very easily either. So if this Ezreal's really good and we don't have a way to threaten him, that can be problematic, but We should be able to harass, like, fairly decently early on. I didn't go Comet, but... like, maybe it's possible I should have gone Comet Scorch here instead of Guardian. But Guardian, like, it's probably not that bad versus Nocturne. I just really like being able to get Guardian and Revitalize and then have your secondaries free to get boots. It just accelerates your Mythic so well. It's possible I go Shirelia's here. I don't know. Moonstone is very good. But, like, the Shirelias would help out the Zen Zhao and the Darius a ton, and they did just lower the cooldown a lot.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
The skin's like so basic for the most part. It's like a season 2 skin, I think. The gold plus season 2 reward skin.
Minions have spawned.
Could also do like, is Locket really bad here? I think Locket might be overkill. I mean, Moonstone is really strong. It's hard to go wrong with Moonstone. They don't have people that want to get Executioners either. Like, it's really annoying for Ezreal to get that because he doesn't want to have to get crit items. Rel's probably not going to get it. I mean, she could go Thornmail, I guess. But a lot of champs are not going to want to get Executioners. Janna's actually, like, she's not, like, super hard to play, but she does have a reactive playstyle, so you have to, you know, if you're playing her well, you do have to react to the enemy. Which I think is maybe harder to play than some other things out there that are proactive.
With ease.
Wow, we already have them zoned off the wave. That's pretty hilarious.
In harmony.
Damn. Is Cho gonna cheese us?
As you wish.
Well. I lost a little bit of XP there. Damn it, he's gonna get away. It's annoying.
Breathlessly.
Ooh, I don't know about that. Okay, that went from like a good play to a much more questionable play. Just want to get those stacks up. she should have just backed. She wasted a lot of time there. I think we'll just go with the usual suspects.
An ally has been slain.
So fucking dumb.
Upon the wind.
Like, we pushed 2 waves, including a, like, we had a cannon wave in their tower. Like, what are you waiting for? I know she's trying, like, she's trying to greed out and get her noon quiver or something. I don't know. It was just, that was really bad. Like, we had a perfect back timing there. And she just, like, overstayed. It's like straight bronze. No offense to bronze people. Being bronze is fine. Being bronze in, like, platinum 2 is not fine.
Upon the wind.
Because it's not even a mechanical error or anything that's like really complex. Like, it's super simple. You get a kill, you push a wave, you back. I mean, it's not rocket science.
Ease.
Yeah, I'd try to dial back on the cussing if I can.
An enemy has been slain.
I got clipped by the corner of that. It's rough.
Breathlessly. Swiftly.
Yeah. Got the rocket science jungler again here too. Like, I don't know.
Ease.
It's like you can't ever gank top when dragon's up. If their jungler could be on the bottom side of the map, you can't be top. Like, that's it. People just give up so many early dragons just for a chance to gank top.
In harmony.
We were ahead, you know, bottom. Now, Kate screwed that up, and then I ended up screwing that up too, getting hit by the Cho. But, like, Zen could have played around bot, and it would have been fine. It's like, yeah, we are going to push him in, but we can push in and then go threaten dragon, you know? I think so many junglers just give up on a lane when they think, okay, they're pushed in, so there's no way I can gank it. When, in reality, you can lane gank it, or if dragon's up, that's perfect.
Upon the wind.
Ally has been slain.
And that's like what you want to see if dragon's up. Is you have pressure in lane and then you just walk over and get dragon with that pressure.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to see it in action. I think it's interesting what they're trying to do with him, but I'm not entirely sure that I'm sold on it.
An enemy has been slain.
Let's see.
An enemy has been slain.
I mean, the big thing is, like, I think if he hits his W, then he can jump a really long ways with it. So basically his W is like a harder to set up, like, Leona hook if you combo it, I think, with his E.
Swiftly.
dead. Really, Kate? You can't fucking body block that?
An enemy has been slain.
No.
Enemy killing.
It's disappointing. Okay, he was looking old bottom, but and she's standing right behind the tower, so that makes it extremely difficult for me to shield her. As an ADC, don't do that. If you have a Janet on your team, don't hide behind your tower, because if you stand right here, how the hell am I supposed to target you unless I click way down here for the shield? It doesn't block the Ezreal Q. It makes it difficult for me to target you. Note to self. Tower does not block Ezreal Q. If he stays, we've got priority. I bet he greeds out and stays. No, he's backing up. Is the cannon gonna be in there? Really?
As you wish.
God. Really wanted that gold.
An enemy has been slain.
I wish they would lower the cooldown on Janna's shield a little bit. Would that really make her too OP? I mean, come on. It's just like the early shield being a billion second cooldown is really obnoxious. The tilde key.
As you wish.
We're doing alright. I mean, we're definitely in it. So I'm not like super happy with a lot of stuff that's going on. I've obviously screwed up too. I shouldn't have gotten clipped by the Cho Q, and I was positioned too far forward on a couple of those ganks without proper vision. So I'm definitely screwing up stuff too. So we can win. Zen does look like he's better than he was before. Like, having that extra range on those jumps does seem significant. I'm going to go ahead and sell that control ward and just get boots. Boots too. It's kind of important for evading Rel and Shogath.
Shut down.
We could still do Shurelya's if we wanted to. Healing through some of the Ezreal poke could definitely be relevant. It was funny, both of the supports flashed on the 80 carries.
Upon the wing.
He can just like flash chomp me, so I gotta respect it. Feels bad not to have the completed item, but
As you wish.
he's a maniac, maniac on the floor. Sag. Get him with that Sag.
Breathlessly.
That was a bit dangerous without having my Q up.
Breathlessly.
Yeah, I think that was fine. Yeah, we gotta push these waves up here. Push waves, push waves.
Ease.
I had to get right on the edge of that wall. I can't walk up to that wall. Ezreal could blow me up. Maybe a waste of an ult. Caitlyn is seeming kind of strong lately. I've played against her a few times, and alright, we'll just stick with the huge here.
With ease.
Probably just go Ardent. Double warding. Yeah, I should be paying a little bit closer attention to that.
Upon the wing. Breathlessly.
I could have just given that to them, probably. Is Ribbon dead? No, she's right there. Okay. She's got Gore Drinker. How much healing do they have? They don't have that much.
In harmony.
Yeah, I think Arden's probably correct.
With ease.
An enemy has been slain.
Wow, if she makes it out of this. That was pretty sick. God.
Breathlessly.
Has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
Which people would ping where the action is on Nocturne?
As you wish.
I don't have vision, but they are pushed back. And that is a lot of gold from Zen, so. Wow, that's like super glass cannon. I don't know about that.
In harmony.
Sure you don't want like a Sterix or something in there, man?
Want another shot? I wouldn't want to leave you.
Really? What the fuck?
Enemy double kill. Rampage.
The 1,000 damage instantly? I tried to R. I guess I should have flashed. I was waiting to get his spell shield. Wow. Maybe I go redemption here just so I have a little bit more health. I've already got a book though. I'm kind of committed.
With ease.
No, I can't. I'm not gonna stream WoW after this, man. The viewership's already kind of low, and I need to grade essays.
As you wish.
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna like just be fishing, like AFK fishing, basically, while I grade essays. I know it'd be cool to stay, but I need to grade the essays, and I can't. I mean, I guess I could grade those. Like technically, it is on the other screen, but I'd be afraid I would like misclick or something, and you know, it'd obviously be a big problem if I like misclicked and pulled over student grades or something like that. So I think it's university'd probably frown on that. Nocturnes just go in, just hyper damage. Dustblade, Collector, Ravenous Hydra. And I don't think people want to see me sit there and fish. That's another thing, is that's just like too much attention. Like, like trying to fish plus grade the essays at the same time that I'm trying to like be conversational with the chat. It's just too many things. I think for me to try to do it once. I don't think I could do all three of those successfully. Yeah, you know, I'll go ahead and do that. I thought about getting another fairy charm, but I don't think mana is going to be an issue, hopefully. But yeah, if I don't have essays to grade, there's a chance I could, if people want to hang out and still talk about stuff, I could just like fish after stream. That's kind of what my routine's gonna be a lot of the times, just to fish after stream, because that's when the most valuable fish are out late at night, and they're valuable because they're out late at night, and a lot of people don't farm it for that reason. So like the night fin isn't even available during certain times of the day. And during the evening, it's a much lower drop chance. Or, like, catch chance. So, really, it's from midnight till 6 a.m. is when night fin comes out, and you can catch it. And the same is true of stone scale eel, which is the other one. It's pretty good to catch. So, I usually will try to fish after the stream for an hour or two. And do some... Like, that's the idea, is that I can grade papers or work on my dissertation or something like that. While I'm basically farming up for like raid consumables and things like that eventually. Or right now, saving up for the Mooncloth set, because it is pretty mindless, the fishing. It's kind of fun though. I like it. It's sort of, you know, relaxing to an extent. I mean, real fishing is kind of mindless too. It's gotta be so annoying for all those melee champs to try to get through Janna. Yeah, just do a roll. That's a good idea. Roll. Alright, Jenny. It looks like you got a 46. But why? Well, there's just some stuff you could work on, I think. But that just seems so random. Why did I get a 46? It's like, well, Eddie, you turned in your essay 2 months late, but I've got good news for you. You got a 98. What? Yeah, man. Good job. It's like a variation of the old throw your papers down the stairs, and then just wherever they land, start with the highest one and work your way down, and that's kind of your curve. Back in the day when people had paper essays. I think my MMR is really good on this account because I've dodged quite a lot. So it's like, it's Platinum 2, but we're getting matched up against a lot of Diamond people. Now, these guys probably don't have the greatest, you know, they're probably underwater. I think I'm like high Platinum 1 MMR, because I am only losing like 13, I think, on this account. So I am gaining more than I'm losing because I've dodged quite a bit. But anyways, okay, well, that's going to be it for tonight. Sorry, another relatively short stream, but hopefully I get these essays graded and I can get my sleep schedule back on track and really try to start around midnight, and then hopefully scale it down to maybe 11 o'clock or so. I think my my wife and daughter are going to bed a little bit earlier these days. Like, they had been going to sleep around like 11:30, and now it's getting closer to like 10:30, so that means that I could probably get on a little bit better. And my daughter's getting better about like following the routine too, and I'm not as much of a distraction for the bedtime ritual. Because before, like, if I tried to get on too early and I was like streaming and playing, she'd want to come in here and either hang out or have me go in there and like, you know, do stuff with her while I'm in the middle of the stream. And I want to go do stuff with, you know. So I would want to go in there, but if I'm streaming, then obviously that makes that tough. So that's why I usually don't start the stream till they go to sleep. But now that they're going to sleep earlier, maybe I can get on earlier. But anyways, okay. Well, that's going to be it. Thank you all very much. We'll be back tomorrow. I did do a patch notes review. I'll try to schedule that to be released maybe tomorrow around noon, and then I'll see if I can get the support tier list out to you hopefully tomorrow. If not, then